This sponsorship brought to you by the Overwatch, and now in stores. Get your game now for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 with the Overwatch Origins Edition. Now available in the store near you at GameStop or whatever the electronic consumer stores may be. Okay, people, I want to talk about this mega blog, and this mega blog comes to me a certain shocking event, but I want to talk to you about this and some devastating news. This is a special weekly edition. I want to talk to you about this. The upcoming E3 of video game consumer of the video game history. I want to talk to you about you guys what's big going on taking held in Los Angeles, California at the E3 press conference. You know, things are not going easy. You know, one goes to theater, and a theater arena. I guess Xbox One got the arena, but who knew how we gonna expect, because they can't afford so much in that convention center. But I have my own things that we're going to talk about E3. Next week, we're going to talk about what's going to happen for the things to look out on E3 next Saturday, because they started on Sunday the 12th all the way to the 16th of June. And we got to, watch it online. Yes, online. YouTube. YouTube is the one that will broadcast the most, but whatever the YouTube network channel, I mean, it can be IGN or anything else. But furthermore, this one's I'm going to talk about today is what the announcement, what E3 is going to present, and then next week we're going to talk to the outcome, that what's going to happen and how it's going to take place, where it's going to be presented in. That's what I want to know. Right now, we talk about this coming week. We know that Mirror's Edge is going to come out in stores. That's beforehand. But there's some other announcements I wanted to talk about. I looked out basically on their website on the internet. Basically, they you go to GameStop or whatever, they can show you exclusive gaming. My thing is like there's another one called the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Plus, they have a special edition that you can get at GameStop called the Legacy Pro Edition, which is cost $120, which you can get a Modern Warfare and Infinite Warfare. The GameStop is going to have to be presented. It's on like PlayStation 4 or whatever the console may be on Xbox One. But there's another game. Hopefully, I have trouble to figure out, folks. But we have another game that should be presented on the E3 Works. I heard that they're gonna have a Sonic Fire and Ice is gonna be out in September 27th. But that, folks, this is another shocking thing. And they have a special edition thing that I'm going to talk to you about this. Sega decided to add another thing to it, is they got that DVD exclusive of Sonic Boom cartoon just for children. Nintendo is gonna get that. We know the Wii uh, 2016 for the Wii U edition is going to come out on June 24th. I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to come around. What's going to be on the E3? And there's another one. Oh yes, I forgot to inform you guys. That popping out of my head is the one and only Batman Return to Arkham. That's coming out in July. They gave you special details coming on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. It's gonna be one of the most shocking things I have seen, and they announced it on the trailer, and it's gonna present it on E3. So I'm gonna talk about that in the next coming week. I don't know what about this, folks, but this is the most shocking experience of what Warner Brothers is trying to present. I don't know what other Warner Brothers games have been on Lego. Lego's trying to do every concert that there is, but there's no hopes on that, my friends, because this is the most shocking news I ever seen in my entire life. Who would have the best outcome of the next upcoming video games? I just don't know. It's just we have seen a lot of those changes. This is the most interesting that we have seen for the next Batman era to the Arkham series games that has been the past few years in the making, and Arkham Asylum all the way to right now Return to Arkham. And this is one of the most epic games you must have to play in the series they're making. Also, Nintendo just announced Paper Mario Color Splash. Paper Mario Color Splash, they have a way to see what Mario is going to replace everything out of colors and coat of paint. It's just, colors have been disappearing, and Mario's got to splash it everywhere with a hammer. Douche. I don't know about this. I can't give you much details, but I saw the trailer, and they were very optimistic about this Paper Mario game. Not much people are interested in that. I would say with the next game has presented the RPG series out of Nintendo. There's a lot of talks about that. Here's I just informed you in the news. There is here's a hidden secret. They just confirmed for E3 2016 that they are planning to have Watch Dogs 2. Well, people, I had to say this. I don't know if I want to continue playing more video games. Watch Dogs 2 is going to be talking the works. We're going to talk to you about this, what's going to happen in the next weeks. E3, what we expect. Ubisoft is gonna try announce it. This is just right now. This is posted like 2 days ago. I don't know. They just now this week that Watch Dogs 2 will be revealed at E3 2016. This is shocking. This is absolutely shocking. I don't know. I have not gone too much research. You gotta bear with me, people. But this is must game, must try it, must do it. Oh God. Yeah. So it's a continuous story from the city of Chicago. this is a different story. So another one, Ubisoft is going to present some new upcoming games, maybe possible the new Assassin's Creed, but it's gonna happen on the 13th of June. On I think it's like on Monday, but I think Xbox is kicking off on an E3. But they were, but that this is been confirmed on that. And there was another game, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, is gonna present it on E3. We're gonna talk about what's gonna happen next week, where the press conferences were taking place. They'll be on that talk. They're gonna announce the new Assassin's Creed game in 2016. That'll be a different one. I mean, they got like a bunch of other games that EA is gonna announce it, and EA is gonna try to more other games. I don't know, the next coming FIFA, Mirror's Edge, and all that. 2K, I was going to present the 2K17 of the NBA and the WWE. The NBA has its own cover of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, you can play Kobe Bryant's legacy throughout the years. 20 years in the making. That's 20 years of his career. And I think there's a storyline making, so we're gonna figure out what would the Xbox and PlayStation's Sony PlayStation wall to explain to players what E3 is gonna talk about those 2K gaming. I mean, between the NBA and the WWE. And the WWE 2K17, they announced that there's going to be Goldberg downloadable content. You got to buy it somewhere. You can pre-order and get it now so you can be with you at the game. Yeah, I mean, it's just not the way that we expected, but this is another thing we should be looking at one about soon. My last thing we're gonna talk about: Nintendo is gonna have Legend of Zelda. Legend of Zelda is gonna be presented there on the E3 on like Wii U, and furthermore, they're gonna present the newer console, which is gonna come out in March of 2017. It's called Nintendo NX. I don't know if they're gonna have to present it. If they decide not to, then they're missing the point. But if they're gonna have to present it, the product, and they try to detail what all the changes are, why the system will look like. They took their time. They kept the secret. I don't think they're gonna have present more of what they're gonna have for it stored for the next upcoming console that is coming up towards next year, and that's for that console. There's another consoles. Xbox One have called the Scorpio. The Xbox Scorpio is going to present it to E3, and it's a slimmer console, very slim. It's all slim all the way. Yeah, get prepared for that for E3, and we're gonna look for the outcome. Sony is gonna present 4.5, the 4K version image. Let's see what the code name. I don't know. They give it a lot of weird code names. I can't recall it, but they're gonna present those newer consoles, but they're not gonna have like a PlayStation 5 somewhere. They're just gonna upgrade it. So that's all I gotta say, folks. This is the most shockingest news that I want to share to you with you guys. I didn't give this much detail soon as possible, not quickly as possible, because I had trouble figure out what's new coming out next week. But next Saturday, a mega plug, we're gonna talk what will happen at E3 event. It's called the outcome look of the next E3. So the outcome, the positive outcome to the negative outcome, you gotta check out on E3 next week. So yeah, folks, this is the biggest blog I ever made. I mean, it's supposed to be like 15 minutes, but I'm just taking my time, explain you thoroughly. I have just nothing else to say, but this is the biggest blog I had to share with you guys, and you gotta bear with me. This is a lot of things they're gonna present, a lot of things. So remember that we're going to talk about the booths, what is going to happen there, what's going to happen there, and what they're going to do the presentation little by little, what the schedule would be, what it's going to be about. So next Saturday, we'll recap on that. So Monday, back to the sports blog and logging out.